We're back, bitch. Welcome back to Dad Me Patreon. I'm here with the real deal. Timothy Butterley.
Yo, what's up?
Jacob Fermatera, Danny Dubs. Larry's Backyard Barbecue. Welcome back, baby.
Sorry, you know what? I need maximum comfort right now, man.
You want your toes sucked, dog? You ever have your toes sucked?
Absolutely not. You? Am I still in frame? Am I okay? Yeah. All right, cool.
I have not had them sucked, although my wife has put her mouth on them.
What does that mean?
I would have to show you to thoroughly explain it.
Larry, give him your foot. What did she do?
All right, take your sock off, Larry. No, don't do that, please.
How did she put her mouth on your...
You could put your mouth on something without sucking it.
Yeah, like if you're trying to like
if I'm
fog up a window to write on it.
Brother, if I'm eating a
Did
popsicle...
she fog up your toes and then write gay bird?
There's a big difference between sucking a popsicle and eating a popsicle. All right? You could put it in your mouth and it's still not sucking.
Chewed your toes?
I would have to
Mike, dude. Do we have anything that's like a toe here? This is crazy. What did she... All right, so describe her move. What was her move?
Putting her mouth on everything. She's a real bull
Like
in
a
a china
toddler?
shop. Yeah. Yeah, I got to get one of those fucking...
Did you smack it out of her mouth? Did you smack your foot out of her mouth? Drop it.
I put her in timeout
Drop it.
after I came.
Drop. Yeah. Do your mouth on that. Go ahead.
All right, y'all. Here we go.
That's your big toe.
All right.
You're your wife.
All right, let's
Show us what
let's
happened.
give all the Saudi Arabian perverts a chance to get at this. So there's a lot of...
Whoa. So she acted like she was going to and then didn't?
Yeah. A lot of there's a lot of things going on, man, but not like bobbing on it like you would suck a dick.
I'd say out of everybody I know, I probably have the most concrete information on your sex life of anybody. Mm-hmm. And I'm also further from understanding it.
Brother, I'm going to wear a GoPro tomorrow for you.
Dude. I would honestly, you know what we should do? Danny, is this in the budget? What I want to do is I want to hire a courtroom reporter to get the minutes on one of your sessions.
Okay. Okay.
Because it sounds so detailed and yet mysterious. I feel like I could you know what, honestly, let's say I had to talk to like a police psychic and describe a crime scene. I could have a police psychic completely 3D recreate an entire sexual session between you and your wife.
Okay.
And I still just don't understand. I feel like I found an alien artifact, and I'm just like, what did they even do with this? Do you know what I mean? Like, I found a piece of a spaceship, and this is Mike's sex life.
And I'm coming back for it, baby. Yeah, we have fun, baby.
Yeah, that's all that counts, really.
Oh, speaking of, I've been on Facebook Marketplace a lot lately. And a lady this week had a sex swing for sale, and the picture that she had up of the sex swing was of it hanging in her bedroom.
How'd her bedroom look?
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Messy?
No, just real nice.
Yeah. Do you ever see people collecting pictures of like secondhand mirrors for sale, where they go to take a picture of the mirror and it like accidentally reveals like a tragic life?
Oh.
I was wondering if it was like that.
No, this was a very nice one. This wasn't her first.
Are you interested in a sex swing, or were you just perusing?
No, I was just looking.
Yeah, because I know your parents had a sex swing.
They did. My dad put one in the basement.
Did they really? Yeah.
Dude, I came home one day.
Oh my God!
Jake,
you don't remember this?
I know. I don't remember this.
I came home one day, and I went down the basement. I don't think I lived down there yet, because right before I moved out, I did live in the basement. I think I was still upstairs. But I went down the basement, and there was a homemade swing, which was just 2 chains and a fucking 2x4 hanging from the fucking sewage pipes. And I was like, what is this? And my dad's like, oh, it's for your niece for when it rains and she can't go to the park. I was like, dude, I know that's not what it's for.
That's actually that's darker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Instead
it's
of
like, why would
imagining,
you?
I would rather imagine my parents fucking in a swing hanging from the plumbing in my house than imagining one of my cousins swinging by themselves in the dark.
Dude, how fucked up would it be if my parents were fucking on it and they broke the pipe and I went down to check it
Just
out?
covered in
sewage. It's not what you think. Yeah, dude, they're gross and they would tear it up.
Yeah.
How do you use one? Like serious question. Yeah,
I've never used one, but
It's
I
like
imagine,
hospital stirrups.
But you just put
like-
somebody in it, and I think you just pour.
Like you kind of just get suspended in the air in this kind of position.
but I feel like that, like staying in that position with like that, you have to have a really strong core to do that.
no, the swing supports everything, dude. It's like being in pussy traction.
All right, Jesus Christ! Everyone's like attacking me right now. So do you like push her away, and then she comes flying back onto it, and then you put like
Well-
seriously, how do you use it?
You make your wife kick her legs as she comes back to you.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't
Yeah, it's like
understand the
Cirque du
appeal of it.
Soleil when they dance like
Yeah.
in like a big gigantic house shade.
And if you're sitting on it backwards, it becomes Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, we didn't have any sex swings. More of a sex futon in the basement. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not a sex swing guy. Jake, any more meat you want me to suck on, buddy?
No, this is all my meat over
All right,
here.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry is the fucking coolest dude on the earth. And not only did he bring delicious barbecue for all of us, he made a special plate for my wife. So I want to thank you for that, man. She's going to be very happy to come home and have that.
Dude, I think I don't have any specific interest in a sex swing, but I got to do something about the height difference between my wife and I, because she's so enthusiastic and like cool, but it's just like I could tell it's taking a toll on her.
Would you consider getting her those lifts which make you 6 inches bigger?
Like
Like shin extensions?
sure, why not?
Get her a set of dog stairs from like Facebook
Dog
Marketplace.
stairs. Dude, if I try to have sex with my wife standing, it looks like she's like a character in the game Rampage. Like she's she's hanging on the side of a skyscraper trying to knock it over. Occasionally picking up a tiny person. Mary Jo, if you're listening to this, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to expose our sex life.
Yeah, go for it, Larry.
Go ahead,
What's up?
Larry. You have a question? This is great. This enriches the entire experience.
You into swinging?
Uh,
The first words out of his mouth on this podcast.
Because Mrs. Backyard Barbecue is 5'10", and I don't like tall girls, so
I appreciate the offer, Larry. I was always wondering what it would be like someday when someone asked me, "You into swinging?" And I got to be honest, dude, it wasn't as
Wild,
alarming. I always thought it would have been more. I would have had like more of like a physiological response to it, like a fight or flight type thing. And it was just like, no, I'm good, thank you, though.
This is so great because like I feel like everybody's getting a lot of bang for their buck with this episode thus far. You got fucking brisket getting sucked. Larry setting up swinger dates. Jake, what do you want to set up, you pervert?
Yeah, Jake, do you swing?
I just want to know how to use one. That's all I want to know.
He's got a sex slide in his bedroom.
Are there any other sex inventions I should know about that you think might help me, guys, with my specific... This is my specific issue, the height difference. Everything else, perfect. And this only comes up when we try to do something standing.
You should see if they.
This is being my most vulnerable, by the way.
I'm going to be very delicate with you. Do you feel as though maybe you could get like a Bjorn where you could hold your wife? A Bjorn?
A babe Bjorn.
Make a little pornography. You could try that.
Yeah, I could just probably swaddle her myself. Dude, a baby Bjorn. Yeah, I could try that, dude.
Yeah,
I
give
could
it a shot, man.
I guess I could wear something that she could climb it. I should be wearing me like a mech. I'd be like a mech suit. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of anime. My bad.
All good, baby.
Yeah, I guess that probably would be better. If it had like, almost like something off of the side of me, almost like a saddle, I guess. Like a front saddle.
Uh-huh.
It'd be,
You can make it work, buddy.
it wouldn't be a saddle, though. It would be a happy-ole.
Whoa, buddy.
Thank you.
Nay.
Dude, dim the lights, man. We're getting this is really, you know,
Bad boy
this
hours.
is evening stuff. Yeah, I could try that.
Yeah, jeez, man.
If they don't make that all. The problem is though, when you get into that kind of shit, there's nothing for just like normal people trying to bust it down. It's always like for weird dudes trying to wear like a garter belt and like have you seen dudes that wear like fake horse hoofs on their hands?
No.
Yeah.
I know that there's butt plugs with horsetails on them.
Yeah, I don't want any of that. I'm looking for something like almost military grade. Just military grade, something that like my wife could get a lot of miles out of.
Can I throw a suggestion? What if you like wore a what if you wore a belt and then just had like resistance bands on each side of you?
Damn, Jake.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
Smart cookie,
I'd have to
man.
wear the belt like around again, dude.
Around your neck.
This turns into I'd have to wear it at like chest height, and now again, I look like a fucking gay pervert again, man. There's
Yeah.
nothing cool.
Yeah.
I need like a Kevlar like dick suit.
You're gonna have to email Cockheed Martin.
Wow.
Blowing. That's another one.
That's another one.
I've been meaning to make plans with my wife to go butt plug shopping.
For
'Cause
you
she-
or for her?
For her.
Yeah. I remember you had one, but you roofed it.
Yeah, man. Oh, no, I left that. I threw that one in the beach. Yeah, when I went to LA one time.
Was there any metal in it?
No. Yeah, when I went to LA one time, I was by myself and I was riled up, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So I called my wife and like, you know, there's like some times where like you just need pussy. Like no matter how many times you jerk off, like you just need pussy. This was one of those times, and like
You can't scratch the itch.
dude, I was so riled. Dude, I was like a dog with a cone on his head. I couldn't scratch the itch. So I was so riled up that I went and bought a butt plug on Hollywood Boulevard. And I'm back at my Airbnb, and I got my wife on speakerphone, and I'm trying to work this butt plug into my butt. And
Now, tell me, talk to me about posture.
Jake, if you fucking choke on this brisket during the story,
Yeah, Jake's gonna pop. What? Tell me about your posture during your attempt.
I'm on my back.
Like me right now.
Yes.
And you're trying to go this way.
Yes.
You're cam girling. So you went this way,
Dude, if you squirt at me, I'm gonna kill you.
I would have went.
Dude.
I would have went upright. I would have planted it on the bed and then tried to lower myself onto it.
Brother, there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Okay, so you didn't have any luck. Did you have lubricant? You tried to dry insert.
No, I
on
definitely had
yourself.
something. I think I might have used shampoo.
Spit. Did you suck the butt plug and then try to put it in your butt?
Yeah, so
So
yeah.
you couldn't get it in.
No, and it's like after a few tries, it just felt so fucking gay. So I was like, all
Dude,
right.
the second you went on your back, it was gay. I would have been like standing. Actually, what I would have done, I would have went out. I would have went out. You were in a hotel, right?
No,
I would've-
Airbnb.
Airbnb. I would have went out to my car and opened the hood and acted like I was looking in at the engine and shoved it in my ass right there.
You were sitting in the engine. It's like, I think I need an oil change. Hey, brother. So the next day, I drove to Venice Beach and I threw it out there. I was just so ashamed of
Oh,
myself.
I mean, it probably landed in a pile. On Venice Beach.
You done with that, brother?
Gold's rim.
But man, that's 2 times. I give my wife this, man. That was another time. The first time where I got like that fucking pig riled up was also in Los Angeles, dude. I was jerking off in this Starbucks. I jerked off twice in
sorry.
this Starbucks.
What?
You heard me. I jerked off twice in this Starbucks, and then I also jerked off on the plane right before the internet cut out.
I don't know if you've ever told me this.
Dude, this was the time where like my wife and I had split up, and when it became
You went
apparent,
to L.A. by yourself.
yeah, I did. And
I
this
would have
was
killed you on your way out the door. The second that you turned to exit the house, I would have cut your head off from behind.
Oh, dude, I still cringe about this because the night before I left for LA that time, I opened for Joe List, and I was so excited because I love him. He's one of my favorites. And I felt like I was like dying because my wife and I were, even though I felt like at the time it might have been the right move, but I didn't know. But we were just like, okay, this relationship's done. So the night before I left for Los Angeles, I was opening for Joe List, and I was hosting. So I brought him up. I was supposed to say, you've seen him on The Late Show with David Letterman. And I said, you've seen him on Late Time with David Letterman.
That's awesome.
And everybody's like, what? But then thankfully they were just excited to see
Isn't
Joe
that the
List come
worst,
out.
though, when like a word comes out of your mouth at a stand-up show and you hear one person go like, huh?
Yes. Oh, dude, to that point, when we did the Wigger roast, there was like maybe like 3 things in a row that I said bombed.
No way. Dude, that was a home run derby.
Brother, there was one point,
sorry.
or they didn't hit as hard as I wanted to. And it was one of those times where like you just zone in on this voice where I heard this guy say, this guy fucking sucks.
No.
Yes. I heard it. And dude, I'm pretty sure I know who it was because after the show, there was a guy that was like doing like this weird move where like he would butt between me and whoever I was speaking to at the time, like clearly like space invading, until it got to the point where I stepped in front of him and I was like, hi, I'm Mike. And he shook my hand and then he just kept moving without acknowledging who he was. I'm pretty sure it was him. I might just be a psycho.
Could you pinpoint this on the recording? Danny, you were teching for this. You didn't hear this.
All right.
Mike, I don't think this happened.
I know it did. Dude, there was one other time where I remember hearing something like that.
Have you seen him since at other shows?
No. The other time where I remember
You might
this
have
happening.
imaginary enemies.
Well, this could have been imaginary too. The only other time where I remember that happening was I had just done a bunch of coke before I came out on stage, and I could have sworn that I heard a lady say, "His nose is running," and I remember thinking, like, God, please don't let this be blood. I don't even know if my nose was running, but because I had just done coke and I was like trying to like get through my jokes, thinking it was a bad idea.
You're probably speed running your jokes.
I
too,
was, yeah,
dude.
no doubt.
Oh man, you're doing cocaine % speed run, 100% perfect. That's a shame, man. I wish you would have told me about this at the Wigger roast. I probably would have snuck this man.
Oh, you don't have to do that, buddy.
If I found a dude said this guy fucking sucks about you,
Oh,
you think I wouldn't have fucked him up?
I know you would have. But yeah, I might just be a psycho, man.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about you jerking off on a
Oh,
plane
yeah.
and then in Starbucks.
Yeah, so, like,
You thought
I
you
went
were
to
going
Los Angeles
LA
by
to get
myself.
Ken pussy.
And then the night before I was about to come home, we were texting, and it became apparent that, like, all right, maybe we're going to get back together. But by the next day, dude, I hadn't gotten pussy in a couple weeks, and I was just fucking, I was bad gremlining in Ing. I was a bad gremlin, all right? And so she was texting me all kinds of pig stuff, and I was in a Starbucks. So I had to get the code, so I went in the bathroom, and I jerked off twice. And then...
In the same bathroom
Same
visit, or
bathroom.
you had to use the code twice?
No, same. Well, I had to use the code twice to get in, but the same bathroom.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
And no one was banging on the door?
dude, it's fucking Hollywood, baby. It's
Did you order a
There was
drink?
other dudes trying to jerk off.
That's a lie. Did you have to order a drink to get the code?
I was already in there. Yeah,
Oh.
I was. I mean, I was already a customer, and she was sending me pig stuff.
Did you order a frappuccino? I'm so sorry.
I liked it, Jake.
Yeah, that was great. That was good.
And I came home, I got some pussy, man, and sunk into a fucking month-long depression after that.
It was a bold move on her part, yo-yoing you like that.
Yeah.
It's like, go ahead, go to L.A., dude. I'll see you when you get back.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, whatever, babe. Slam the door behind you. You don't
But
fucking understand my dreams.
yeah, dude.
You stupid fucking bitch. I can't imagine, dude. And you go to L.A. and you spend it, what was it, like a weekend?
I think I was there for 5 days.
Yeah. You probably got big plans in your head, and you get out there, and women won't even fucking look up from the sidewalk at you. You're like, all right, dude, I better fly home.
You know what, buddy? Like, I had no intention of getting pussy, even though this was the first time in, Christ, like 15 years where I was unattached. Like, I didn't even think about getting pussy.
Yeah.
And I saw Adrienne Grenier from Entourage out there.
Was she hot?
Yes, he's very hot.
Oh, my bad.
They were filming the Entourage movie, and I drove past them, and I said, "Yo, Adrian," and he waved.
You said hi to the guys?
Yeah, dude, you know me. I'm always saying hi to the
You
guys.
said what's up to the guys. Wow.
But yeah, those were 2 times where I was just a fucking caged gorilla.
What happened on the plane? Was that on the way home or on the way out?
Coming home, yeah.
Whoa.
Just all kinds of disgusting shit, man. This lady really has a pig switch.
Good for you guys, man.
Yeah. Yeah, bless her heart, man. She worked hard all day, man. She went into work at 10 a.m. today, and she's not even home yet.
That's fucked up. It's Mother's Day, man.
I know, but she grinds, man.
Yeah.
She gets that bread, man.
Man, that's funny. And she's going to come home, and you're going to be making this.
She's going to swing that door open and come into the most farted up room she's ever walked into.
Dude, my fucking my sons share a bedroom. I can't even go in it. It smells so fucking bad, dude. I'm actually proud. I'm over the moon. Like, wow, dude, my fucking boys are stinking it up.
That's the best, dude. Dude, when kids figure out you don't need a no girls allowed sign if you just fart it up enough.
It's like a point of pride to me. I'm like, wow, dude, it's so cool to have filthy little disgusting boys. I never I like it snuck up on me. Like, they've been sweet boys the entire time, but now that they're just like so foul that I can't be in where they live, I'm just like, what? This is it, dude. I've done it. This is perfect.
Oh man. Yeah, boys are fucking rule.
Yeah. So did you go in the bathroom on the plane, or were you sitting in your seat?
Of course I went in the bathroom, man.
Sitting next to a bald guy on a fucking tablet laptop.
Well, it's funny you mention that because like I did like have my phone close to my chest because I wasn't about to be one of those guys that gets his phone fucking screenshotted over his.
You didn't want to get fucking TikToked?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Even though this was 2015, so that would have gone on Reddit probably.
Man, I think I just heard someone close your fridge very quietly so that we wouldn't notice.
Uh-oh. That might be my wife. Jamie, is that you?
Dear God. Oh, my God. Man.
Yeah, man, so.
Me, I'm respectful. I don't really talk about this stuff. No, I'm kidding. I actually probably have a text on my phone right now like, do not come home. No, we're good. Yeah. I hope our wives understand that whenever we bring them up, dude, we're shouting them out.
Oh, no doubt, man.
I would never, if I had something negative to say about my wife, guess what? It wouldn't be on a podcast.
Mm-mm. Group chat, baby.
Group chat, skywriting, handwritten letter to her relatives. I would never podcast to say something mean about my wife.
Yeah, I would never do that, man. I would cut her head off and mail it to her mom, but I would never say anything bad about my wife on a podcast. Yeah, if her mom ever gets her head in mail, she knows she did something.
Well, tell me about the comb hitting the airplane toilet. Were you excited to hit the flush button on it?
It comes out like pumpkin chunkin', brother.
I know. At this point, what's the third time in a day, right? You do 2 Starbucks, 1 on the plane. What kind of volume are you putting on the plane?
Still throwing heat, man. It's kind of like, I guess, like when you're throwing a no hitter, it's like yeah, you're typically done by like the 7th inning, but like this is a
There's
special
something
event,
going on, yeah.
so you got a reservoir that you typically don't tap into.
You're trying to go down in history. Yeah, I get it.
They're special though. Every now and again, you get one of those.
What was it like getting home? Because you knew it was happening. You knew it was going down.
There was.
She waiting at the door. Did she tie a ribbon around the tree? A white ribbon.
Tied a belt around it.
Was she waiting at the door?
No, man. It's a little hard to get at first.
Really?
Yeah. That was the move, though.
Yeah, that's smart. Because she gave up too much.
Yeah, if you got an animal that's jerking off on an airplane.
You gotta ice him. Or he's gonna hurt you.
Yeah, sometimes like I see videos of like people fucking busting nuts on airplanes, and I'm like, ew.
How often are you seeing that kind of thing?
Brother, do you ever go on Reddit?
Yeah, I'm on Reddit all the time.
You don't ever see that?
No, I've never once.
All right.
Are they all going into the bathroom, or are they sitting in their
No,
seats?
buddy, sitting in their seats.
No way.
That's why it's like you really got to be careful where you sit, no matter where you sit.
Ew.
Yeah. And it's not make believe, because everything around it is kosher. They're just really just being pigs in the fucking skies.
Are they getting their dick sucked, or are they jerking off?
Both.
Dude, jerking off in your seat on a plane is
insane.
Well, it's insane, but also like if I was capable of doing that, I don't think I would have any problems. If I was capable of just like sneaking a jerk off on an airplane, I have to believe, dude, I'd be above trouble.
Yeah, it takes a special person to do that, and you got to think that anybody that's willing to do that on a plane has probably gotten caught doing it on a bus.
True. Well, though, if you get like a really fucked up haircut and wear like a black plastic wristwatch, no one will question you. They're just like, this guy has special needs.
If anybody ever questions, you'd be like, "Oh, actually, I'm an air marshal." Jake, you ever been a freak on a plane, brother?
No, I have not.
You ever think about it? God damn, you imagine
Every second.
Do you imagine
Yeah.
Jake bussing one in the plane?
Dude, I've been on a plane with him. He had a seat open next to him. I thought that was going to be the time.
Yeah, no, it was. There's not. I mean, there's never a time because I have the seatbelt extender that's like locking me in, and it's just, yeah.
I'm sitting with the luggage.
I got a chicken in my lap. If anything, I'm fucking the chicken.
They're about to drop me out of the back of the cargo plane back to my natural habitat. Yeah, that's got to be tough, man.
Jim C said, "Boing, 747." Yeah, you can do all kinds of things on planes.
Yeah, it'd be cool to fly like a private plane. You know, a plane, it does look a lot like just an enormous fleshlight if you think about it. If I can get an airplane fleshlight, that'd be pretty tight.
Oh my god.
You could have like the face on it from the movie Planes. One of the faces. That'd be fun. Air Force come.
That was a good one, Larry.
I was in the chat.
That's Edna. She's always on point, man.
Yeah.
Damn, brother. You ever watch videos of people coming on buses? It's usually drug stuff.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of fucked up videos, but I don't know if I've seen that specifically. What are they
it's
doing?
pretty wild. The one that I've seen the most is a black dude porking a white lady on a bus, and people are like laughing about it as they're filming them.
Like a public bus or like a
Yeah.
Greyhound?
Like a public transportation bus.
Ooh.
Pretty gross, man. I think anywhere you sit on a public transportation bus, it just feels like you're about to sit and piss.
Yeah, it's not good. That's why, you know what's been bugging me a lot lately? I'm seeing a lot of people saying like we should make cities carless and everyone should ride public transportation. It's like, dude, I would rather fucking kill myself than ride SEPTA in Philly. And it's like the argument is always like, well, if we stop driving cars, then we can improve public transportation. It's like, yeah,
No.
dude, let me put my fucking life in the hands of any city's major public transportation system. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'd rather put a butt plug in laying on my back.
One of my goals in life.
Dude, people are so fucking stupid. It's crazy to me. Where it's just like, yeah, just give up your car and. But it's never happened. No matter how much money you throw at shit, like it just goes into the pockets of dude. Okay, so like the corrupt politicians that are ruining cities are borderline retarded. Like they're barely functioning retarded people.
Brother, you would love Rob Ford then.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I did love him in real time. I thought he was the man when he was still kicking. And you know what? This is a negative. You know what? I opened the valve a little bit. I think that shit's stupid.
Back door, baby.
I'm
Yell
good.
it.
I'm good.
Back door, dickhead.
I'm back. Yeah. Yeah. Like we can't even stop like violent junkies from living in tents and attacking people, and then you want me to ride in a vehicle with them instead of just like taking myself somewhere? No, dude, fight me.
Dude, there's nothing more inefficient than taking public transportation. I used to have to take a bus home from work. This one job I had, which was actually my second job, I would get done work at 6:30. The bus would come like 7:15. Thankfully, there was a bar across the street, so I would go to Coco's Pizza and just drink till 7:15. However, I was at the mercy of the bus driver not texting on his phone as he drove past the bus stop.
Oh, for sure.
Because there would be times where like he would just be texting as he was driving fucking 40 miles an hour and just not see that I was waiting at the bus stop. So I'd be like, all right, well, I got to wait for the next fucking hour till this and hope that dickhead.
Well, the reason he
Isn't
drives like that is
watching his
because
fucking
you're
phone.
actually a backwards caveman, probably racist, right? You don't believe enough in progressive policies so that the bus can't be good. The bus can't be good until you're a better person and vote for Democrats.
Thank you, Tim.
And that's the dream world that I think I might choose to live in.
Although I did have fun at that bar, baby.
Yeah.
It was good. They had great pizza too.
You are Mr. Brightside, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
You live in the silver lining.
Thank you.
What's the worst situation that you were ever just like you found something about it to enjoy?
Damn, dude, I really had to think about this.
Yeah.
How about you? Do you have one in mind?
For some reason I had a good time when Columbine was happening, but I don't think it was related to the shooting. I think I was just having a good day when Columbine happened, and I was happy that we got to watch TV in school.
Buddy, you know what? That's a good memory of mine, too, because I was in boot camp at that time. And the first few days are especially hellish because you're just getting screamed at and you're scared all the time. But, dude, Columbine happened a few days into my boot camp experience, and it was the first time where they spoke to us like human beings. So it was like, oh, my God, like, I hope he keeps telling us more about this tragedy because this is nice, and it's nice to have a human moment.
Yeah.
But it was kind of wild that they chose to like fucking stop everything to tell us that this had happened, and like that's how significant that first one was.
Did you tell me before that they found a way to make everybody stop beating off while they're in basic training?
Dude, I didn't beat off once, and I had no intention of doing so.
desire
I
to.
knew other guys did. I think they did it just out of habit, though.
Yeah.
But dude, I was 19, and before I went in, I was cranking it
Were
multiple
you the
times
one
a day.
that did you make the claim that they like put a chemical in your food or something?
I think they do.
That's awesome.
Because, and I wouldn't blame them either because you have fucking. There was 42 guys in my platoon, like 42 boys fucking riled up all day long.
Yeah, they got to be cranking your testosterone.
Man, it's everything else is normal. It's not like you feel like a bitch. It's just you don't. I don't remember having a sexual thought while I was there.
Wow.
I might have got a boner once or twice, but like
Cool.
it was an accidental boner.
Yeah. You ever think about texting your boys after you got a really good beat? You ever think about letting your boys know?
Yeah, maybe we should do a cum chat too, like the poop chat.
Yeah, let's keep that far away from the shit chat. How's the chat doing, by the way?
Pretty good.
Sorry, I'm looking away from it. Is everybody having a nice time?
I was just about to note that Barry McCockiner said they put saltpeter in the water.
What's saltpeter?
Something that makes you not cum.
Really? I didn't beat off at basic, but dudes were wildin'. They put saltpeter in the water. I was goth during Columbine. You were probably so... Dude, the rest of the school year was so much... Dude, yeah, if you were goth when Columbine happened, that had to get you some, like, fucked up girl pussy.
Mm. Yeah, it seemed like every dude that looked like a fucking school shooter before school shootings actually happened got pussy.
Yeah.
Weren't there those dudes where you're just like, how is he getting pussy? He's got like that, what do they call it? Like an undercut where like this is all shaved, but it's like long up here.
Oh, yeah. And they all had like, what was that dude's name? DJ Qualls? They all had his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, those dudes ruled. Skinny as fuck, matrixed out of their minds. I was so happy for those dudes when that shit happened because I would like see them at like bus stops and shit like that with like the whiteout writing on their school bags and shit. Just terrible fucking bands. And then when that became like so edgy that it was kind of cool, I was just like, respect, friends. Good for you, man.
Mm-hmm. Were you ever a band on your backpack guy?
Oh, for sure. Well, I was so into music when I was in high school. And so I think I remember like patches and like writing and shit like that. But I had the benefit of like a cool older brother who knew about at the time cool music.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of felt like reassured. I never felt like insecure about that shit. And I got to like share cool music with people. And then I found other people in my high school that were into cool music.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and I still fuck with them today.
Mm-hmm.
But I also met like some posers and shit who like try to like use it to get pussy and just like ruin their lives.
Mm-hmm.
I watched people get addicted to like cool music pussy in their teens and never pull up.
Pussy's like wet heroin.
They What's significant about wet heroin?
It's addictive and it can ruin your life. And it's a little sticky, buddy. You ever had some?
No.
It's the best. I'm talking about pussy, not heroin.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Heroin actually probably rules too.
It has to.
Yeah.
Of course it does, Mike. Come on, man.
I tried to get some one time, but the guy wouldn't give it to me.
He said you don't want no part of this.
It was a very Dewey fucking walk hard moment.
That might have been too far for you. He was probably right.
He was.
You know.
It's very sweet of him. I wish I could reach out to him now.
Say thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's something on the cast.
Yeah, we can find him. We got to drive around Atlantic City to find him, though.
Never mind, I'm out.
What were you doing in Atlantic City finding this guy? RJ?
It was our anniversary,
Oh.
and we weren't looking for that guy.
Uh-oh. What were we looking
We did
for?
run into a racist former cop, though. I'll tell that story later.
Former
Okay.
cop?
Former sheriff.
Ooh.
Was unpleasant.
How'd you know he was racist? Did he get fired for being racist?
No, he was retired. He mentioned that he arrested over 80% black people, and he was proud of it.
Yeah?
Oh,
My
Jesus.
wife flipped on him. It was
Good.
the best. We got free beer for the rest of the night.
Oh man, I wonder. I wonder if cops, when they like have to arrest a white guy, if they're just like, "Oh man, don't make me do this."
Yeah,
It's like
guy
when you got
was-
discipline a kid. It's like, this is going to hurt me so much more than it hurts you.
Yeah.
I don't want to do
This is
this.
for your own good. What if a cop could just spank you and it got you out of a ticket? Would you ever take that? What if you got pulled over by state police for speeding and he said, "Listen, I'm 100% serious about this right now.
Mhm.
Walk behind the car with me, and I'm going to pull your pants down, and you're going to bend over my knee. I'm going to spank you on the side of the road, but you're going to avoid a $400 ticket and 3 points on your license." Would you take it?
I can't, man, because nothing makes me angrier than a spanking.
No.
No.
Why?
You ever had your butt smacked?
Not maliciously.
It brings the rage of 1,000 enslaved ancestors.
So you're saying that when someone bends you over their knee and smacks your bare bottom, that makes you really angry?
Yeah.
What kind of shit?
And
do
you
like,
can't
what
do anything about
How do you typically respond?
it. You just cry.
Yeah.
Now, the last time that,
That like
happened to
rage
me,
cry where you feel powerless and
Yeah.
your hands are shaking and shit.
yeah, like the last time this happened, I was a kid because
Oh, thank God.
yeah, we used to get hit with belts on the butt,
Yeah.
and it was just like the most embarrassing shit. It didn't hurt too bad, but it was like you knew you couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
But it just made you so angry that it probably is still coming out in very unhealthy ways for me.
Yeah, I only got my bare bottom spanked one time, and we were at Pathmark. It was me and my sister. I was definitely younger than 10. I was a little guy, and I think we were like just bored out of our minds. This was like a regular food shopping trip, and I think we were in like the freezer aisle, and we were probably just like dancing back and forth like in the aisle. And my mom said, "You guys are being so bad that when we get home, I'm going to spank your ass." And I was just like, whoa. Like, it was the only scheduled beating I ever had. And I remember we got home, and I was so scared. Like, she went full lights out. Like, there wasn't a person anymore.
Oh, my
And
God.
yeah, and we got home. Dude, and it took so long to, like, finish shopping and get home. I was like, there's no way she's still seeing red that bad. And I remember I still have my Raiders button-up jacket on. And she pulled my sweatpants down and smacked my bare ass in front of my sister. And I, like, only time it ever went to that level. And I probably never got over it. I'm probably still mad about it. That's
Jeez,
probably why
son.
I skipped her funeral.
My God, man.
Yeah, dude. I hated that so much.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Yeah. I didn't get the belt, though. I watched my older brothers get the belt. And I think when my mom watched them become wiggers, she was like, all right, that might have been the belt. No more belt. But she would do fucked up shit. Like, one time she had like a ring with like a stone, like a gem in it or whatever, and we were at like a department store. I think I might have back talked her or something like that, and she buried it in my forehead.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
God
Just
damn,
walking
man.
down the aisle. She was a fucked up lady.
Damn, man.
Yeah. I was looking at pictures of her today. One of my Wigger brothers posted like a R.I.P. mom thing, and I was just like, fuck you. I don't mind sharing that.
Damn.
I was just like, I actually felt kind of good. I was looking at pictures. I was just like, fuck off, dude.
Yeah, so you didn't get burdened with the heavy heart?
I'm sure they were posting it. Well, I started a blood feud so it was 6 months ago now, I think. May from December. Yeah, it was about 6 months ago. And obviously today's Mother's Day, and I saw like R.I.P. Mommy, like that kind of shit on Facebook. And I was just like, fuck off, dude. And no, I didn't see a. Oh yeah, I think one of my cousins might have done it with a heavy heart, but not me, bro. I said better luck next time. Yeah, man, I was pretty fucked up about all that shit.
Yeah. How you feeling now?
I think I'm pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I got a pretty good setup myself. So I don't know, man. I'm fired up on the dream. Like I got my shit all like the way I want it. I got like my family. I think this is the true message of Mother's Day. I know we called it Christmas for pussy eating, but I think you should either find someone's mom who needs their pussy eaten, or you should trap a pretty girl with a baby. I think those are the keys to life.
A wise wigger once told me that if you really like a girl, you need to get her pregnant.
Yeah, for sure. You got to start building something, and the sooner you get started on it, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Although, if you get together with a lady and you're in your 30s, I think a child could be a burden. But if you get together young and you trap her with a baby, like my daughter's gonna be 18 when I'm 40.
That's awesome.
I got my whole life ahead of me.
Yeah, man, I love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 43 now, so well, both my girls. My one's an adult. Livy will be an adult in a couple of years, so and Mike's self-sufficient, so
yeah,
he's not like a kid. So I feel like I got a whole fucking shit ahead of me, man, and I'm glad we started cranking them out early, man.
Yeah. Dude, my daughter said something really fun to me this week because my sister's moving home. I'm so happy. But we were talking about something, and Mother's Day. It was me and my sister in the car with my daughter, and we were talking about Mother's Day, and my sister starts on the whole like, you have a good mom. And she's like starting like a spiel, and Lucy goes, "I get it, your mom's dead." Dude, it's so fucking funny. She has no fake sympathy, no like, "I'm so sorry for you." She's just like, "Okay, Dad, I get it. Your mom stunk." I'm tired. Like, that's what she's tired of hearing about. I'm like, "You don't get it, dude. You got a good mom. Mine was bad." She's like, "Okay." Dude, she's the best.
You're walking around with your light heart. I think that's what wiggers die most of is heavy hearts.
Heavy heart.
It's like the wigger quadruple bypasses. They just lighten the heart.
Yeah. Yeah, it is with a heavy heart. It's almost never with a heavy heart, by the way. I think that's like a formality.
I think Facebook just types that for them.
Yeah. Like, it changes each letter to a different color, like when you type, like, congrats.
Just an exploding heart.
Yeah. I love people having heavy hearts.
Oh, dude. There was a missing wigger in Philly. Pretty wild story. He went missing a couple weeks ago. They had no idea where he was, so, like, they put up missing pictures, like, in the most wiggerish poses. I was like, yeah, dude, this guy...
I saw the one where he was, like, on a phone.
Yeah.
And it was the classic, like, big things coming pose.
Dude, you know what happened to him?
No.
He got his fucking head bashed in, and apparently a couple weeks ago he won $1 million on a scratch-off ticket.
Did he cash it in?
I don't know. The last footage they have is of him double parking his car and getting into another dude's car. But imagine being a 25-year-old wigger and you hit $1 million on a scratch-off ticket.
Dude, winning the lottery as a wigger and then getting killed, that's like how a praying mantis gets his head eaten after he mates. Like, that's part of your natural cycle.
It's wigger AIDS.
The lottery's wigger AIDS. No, he was HOV positive.
Man, it's, they say it all the time. A blessing can be a curse, and that's what this is for this poor fella. It's like, man, you can't even get to enjoy that money for a fucking week.
Yeah, but you have to. Dude, if you die from mo money, mo problems, that's Wigger Valhalla.
Wow, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
if you're a wigger and you die with $1 million scratch off ticket, that's like, witness me, shit.
You think they're gonna cut it in half and put like each half over his eyes? God's got him. Do you did they cut your hair before they put you in the casket?
They can.
They do. Man.
They do your makeup.
Yeah, I
They
knew
fill you with sawdust.
I knew about the makeup, but like I wonder if there's like a
Why? What do you want?
specific guy.
You want points?
Yeah, dude, I want gelled bangs
I want to blow
and
out.
a nice fade.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's how you look in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Is however they bury you. That's how you look in heaven forever.
Dude, how fucked up would it be if your barber fucked up your casket haircut? Now you got to walk around heaven looking like a dickhead for
man.
eternity.
You know what I want for my casket haircut is when those like Indian dudes do like a fade and they're smacking you in the head
Oh,
and
I
shit.
love that. Yeah.
Just fucking bounce my head around. Actually, put me in a barber's chair at my viewing and just cut my hair and fuck me up, fam.
I'm gonna get you slapping Indian pallbearers.
I want like a pallbearer relay where like the Bob Squad hands me off to the Nigerian dancing dudes.
Oh my god.
Throw me into a Latino family's living room. Set me up at a poker table.
Imagine the Bobs at a funeral just trying to like fuck widows.
Oh, yes, I can certainly understand you missing your husband right now. Your beautiful girl missing your strong husband. I'm so sorry, Miss Mission. Let me put you on a brief 2 to 3 minute hold and I can certainly eat your vagine. Okay, thank you. Also, if you can hold at the end, there will be a brief survey about the service you received on your bobbies today.
Dude, if you ever did get another real job, you have to go into Indian customer service.
What if I just went to the job interview and started talking like that? And
They
I
couldn't
never
correct you.
broke?
Yeah.
It's like, tell me I do not talk like this, sir. How can you sit here and tell me I do not talk like this, sir?
Would you go in as Tim Butterly? Like, would that be your name, or you think you would Sundeep it up or
probably
something?
go Tim, Bob, and Virginerly.
Okay.
Sundeep Bobberly.
Sundeep put her butt to sleep.
I am so sorry to hear you're dealing with this today, sir. I can certainly help you with this. You allow me to place you on a brief 2 to 3 minute hold, sir. Yeah, I love Indian dudes so
I know,
fucking
they're the
much,
best,
dude.
man.
We were watching How Can She Slap while we ate Mother's Day dinner today. Kids have never seen it.
Oh, did they love it?
Oh, for sure. We were singing It's My Life. Do whatever I want to do. Yeah.
What a
I
good
am
bad
a
boy.
very good bad boy.
Jake, did you ever hear that song?
No.
We're going to play it for you after the show's over, man.
Do you know
but
that guy's name?
I don't.
Yeah.
But it's an Indian fella. You can tell like he just saved up to record this track, but the video is even better than the song. It's him and his boys in the studio just getting fired up, and it's about him living his best life, what all the naysayers are saying, him just doing what he wants to do, and then a lady.
It's also a duet. With
Yeah,
a lady.
yeah.
Yeah. He's got a there's a bitch wife character in the song who's telling him like, do you even know what you sound like? And he's like, it's my life, do whatever I want to do.
I've never heard this.
Bro,
Wait
it's
till you
a
hear it, Jake.
certified
You're gonna be fired up, dude.
banger.
Dude, you're gonna call up enemies and tell them to suck your dick by the time this fucking video's over.
Yeah, it's
man.
different. Your life is different once this song's over.
Dude, I love a good low budget music video.
Oh yeah, and
It's
it's one of those music videos where it's all studio footage. So it's like him holding
They're
the
getting
cans on his
producers are
head.
getting
Yeah.
fired up,
Yes.
Oh
taking them
yeah,
on.
dude.
I don't think there was a budget for it.
No, it's all camcorder footage, but
Do you guys just were in Detroit. Did you ever see It's Cold in the D?
What is that?
Oh man, I gotta pull that up for
What is it?
It's just a woman rapping. It's cold in the D because it's cold in Detroit, and there are no words. Only this
in the
video.
song or about the song?
About the song. You gotta see it. It's really good.
I'll throw together a retard roundup tomorrow and I'll hit 'em with it. I think people miss those. I'm just gonna start writing letters to the Patreon subscribers on Monday mornings.
One by one, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jake. Anything Indian dudes do, I've never seen an Indian dude do anything that I didn't enjoy.
What do you think the Indian diarrhea game is like?
Dude, that's
Are we ready to talk about this right now?
That's normal poopy to them.
What's the next level of diarrhea that Indian dudes have unlocked? like tantric diarrhea.
I don't know, man. What were you about to say, Jake?
What are those? What are a mandala? What is it? There's the things. That's the next level of diarrhea.
A
Do you know what I'm talking about?
mandala. I know what that word is.
It's like one of those designs. Basically, it's all those adult
Like a
coloring books.
Like a fractal.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's like a Indian snowflake. That's not what it is. Yeah.
Oh, like a
Like
henna
henna?
tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what henna tattoos are, actually. That's diarrhea ink.
It's slut diarrhea.
Damn.
I've had it for 3 days now. It's
That was
not
all-
going
dude,
away.
That was so sick when you were in like 8th grade and the girl came in with like henna tattoos on a Monday morning on her hands. Like, yo,
Slut.
you definitely give hand jobs.
Dude, speaking of Indian dudes, there was a point in 7th grade where me and the 3 Bobs were the only dudes in class that this girl Nancy hadn't hooked up with.
So you thought you were next in line for sure.
I thought I was about to be made an honorary Bob,
Oh, yeah, in solidarity.
Mhm.
Yeah.
but damn.
Yeah. That can go either way. When you squat up with the Bobs, it could either be because you and them are very sick dudes, or you and them are like basically bottom feeders. You know.
That was more the case. I
Yeah.
also felt a kinship with this one Bob named Praveen because we were the only 2 boys in class who had tits.
Damn, you went to a pretty diverse school.
I did, man. We had our class was Bobs, Vietnamese, Greek, and whites.
Dude, I remember. I went to a public high school after going to 8 years of Catholic grade school, and I finally met minorities, and it was great. It was so awesome. That was where I got all that like, boy, if you don't like
Oh, my
that,
God.
dude. I was hearing that shit every day.
What
and,
were you
like,
doing to bring that on?
just goofing around, man? Dude, Tim, you so stupid. I was like, stop, and dude, it was the best. And I finally met like Indian people, and oh my God, I saw one of the funniest interactions I've ever seen to this day was this girl Phoeba was. She was like a very reserved, like I guess like a traditional Indian family or one of those. I don't know what it was. I'm sorry. Let me say that I'm not sure which culture it was, but to my untrained eyes, seemed very Indian. I could be wrong. And she wore sandals to school one day, and my boy Rob, one of my first black friends I ever met, goes. He took a look at her feet. He goes, "Man, Phoebe looked like she'd been kicking rocks." Destroyed 9th grade English class. Dude.
Aw, that poor girl.
Never came back, and she took it in stride. I don't think it even like registered to her. She never really like gave a shit about it, and that like made her kind of powerful. But watch the way he delivered the line. Phoebe looked like she'd been kicking rocks, dude. It was devastating to me.
That's one thing about them is Bobs will take on the wildness for both sexes. Like you'll never see a vagine wilding out. It's always the Bobs like carrying it on for everybody.
Oh, okay. You're onto something here. Yeah, I've never seen an Indian girl like talking shit or
Yeah.
like
You'll never say like, "Damn, that's a wild Indian bitch."
yeah, like I feel like I've seen a lot of like Indian dudes' hair get disheveled because they were popping off so hard. Like,
Yeah, it's a lot of shaking.
Yeah, yeah. Like their polo shirt getting untucked from that very like specific brown shade of pants that they wear.
Yeah, they definitely got like college basketball coach hair.
Yeah,
Which is,
Have either of you guys ever been to an Indian wedding?
I would love to though.
I had the pleasure like 3 years ago of going to an Indian wedding, getting to wear like the sick drip.
oh man.
Can you wear
Yeah.
it here one day?
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
I still
another.
have it.
Oh yes, dude.
That's
Yeah.
another sick thing about Indian dudes. When they bring you along, it's like, yo, fully immerse yourself. Like every other culture, they're like, dude, take that shit off. What do you think you're doing? You hang out with the Bobs, you're in.
His like, or it was the girl's family was Indian. Her like grandparents wouldn't let you just like sit and be awkward. She's like, no, you have to learn this dance with us.
Ooh,
And yeah,
God.
it was awesome.
You have to hit this lady. All right. Why don't you fuck off? Maybe we want to talk with you.
Yeah. You pull the garter off while
Uh-oh.
2 dudes hold her down.
What's Jesse saying? Tons of Indian kids in my high school, they all love the N-word and thought they... Gangster. Ooh.
So I knew a couple of dudes in high school who, if you cut your hair short enough, you can't tell if you're Puerto Rican or Indian.
Ooh, wow.
And on top of that, like, these are 14-year-old, like, Northeast Philly white kids.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to guess what your first name is from.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew a couple dudes who took full advantage of that. And basically, if you're an Indian dude and you cut your hair short enough to pass for Latino, you're daisy chaining N-word privileges. This is one of the sickest Indian life hacks. Man,
We had this gentleman wasn't Indian. We had a kid come from Pakistan, I think in 5th grade, and he just loved going to mass because I think it was every Tuesday we had to go to mass in the morning before we even went to school, and he was just a devout Christian even in fucking 5th grade.
probably a Thomasite.
What does that mean?
I think it's one of the Christianities that they have in India.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like reverse sodomite. But dude, it was like he took it so seriously that like when we would sing the songs, my boys and I would just fucking make fun of the songs. And if he overheard you, he would fucking freak.
Yeah.
He got to the point though where like he eventually moved away from Christianity and he went hard Pakistani wigger to the point where he got blue contact lenses.
Nice.
He now sells real estate.
Dude, I miss hymns, man.
Mm-hmm.
I miss knowing all the words to every song.
I was an Eagles wings man. What were you?
Shit. Dude, I every single jam.
I only liked a couple, and I think
Dude,
for
when Sister Mary Grace started playing that organ, I knew it was time to stand from the pew, start fucking ripping.
brother, I got to be honest with you. I don't think there were many good songs.
No,
It was on Eagles Wings. I liked Great Day in Bethlehem, but those are the only two that stand out. The rest were just dog shit. Nobody sang it with any kind of fervor.
Emmanuel.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
Ransom
that was a jam. That was a
captive
tight one.
Israel.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Ooh, I don't.
We didn't do Ave Maria.
We didn't really sing that one off. Oh, I never told you this, but I was May King.
What?
Yep,
No.
I was May King one year.
What year? How old were you?
Maybe 2nd grade.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the most powerful I've ever felt. Dude, our music teacher was a nun with a prosthetic leg, and before she would start playing the piano, she would detach the leg and lean it against the piano.
When she took it off, they'd make like a shoom sound.
Yeah, like she was shooting T-shirts into the crowd.
Yeah. Yeah. That suction cup noise.
That bitch was so fucking mean. But she had that old lady thing. Did we talk about it on here where like old ladies, like they're mean one day and then they're just super nice the next and you don't know what happens?
No. This sounds like a familiar theme, but no, I don't think specifically about
I
this lady.
experienced that with an elderly neighbor, but this nun had that where she was just like the meanest bitch. Probably just had fucking lost leg fucking heat.
Classic case of one leg.
Yeah. And she was just a fucking motherfucker. But then like
Yeah.
one year we came back and she was just super nice.
Yeah.
Maybe she got a vibrator. Did you put batteries in the leg?
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about my gay 8th grade teacher in Catholic school?
Refresh my memory.
I think I brought him up on here before, but I was just telling my daughter about him today because like I had nuns for teachers, half my grades, and then other grades I had like lay teachers. And so sixth grade I had this nun named oh fuck, what was her name? Sister Grace maybe? Anyway, she was kind of old and she was like, she wasn't completely a bitch. She wasn't like super. This was the nun that was most on her shit, and she transferred into our school, and it was almost like they brought in like a ringer. Like she was great, and she had a friend. I want to say his name was Robbie, and he was a Navy SEAL, and he actually visited the school one time, and he had a picture of him jogging on the beach with Bill Clinton.
Oh my God.
Coolest dude in the world, Bill Clinton is. And then so, so then that was 6th grade. 7th grade, we had a Polak teacher named Miss Szymanski, and she missed half of the year because she was walking her dog, and the dog pulled her face first into a tree. Dude, we had a substitute for half the year because this fucking bitch got walked into a tree by her dog. And in 8th grade, we had Mr. Scirocco, and Mr. Scirocco was to this day the gayest man I've ever met in my entire life. This was when I realized, I don't know if I thought Catholics were cooler or more bullshit after this, but like after all that talk about how being gay, you know, you go to hell and all that shit, I get to 8th grade and I meet the gayest man with the hardest lisp. It's like that was my religious experience. Like, whoa, this was fake.
This motherfucker's going to hell.
No, well, no, it was just like that. It was the opposite. It was like none of this is real because of how gay this guy is. It was a big relief for me. And he was like, I think I've asked you this before, but have you ever met a guy that was so gay that you thought it was almost retardation?
Yeah, it's almost as though like a string has been pulled, and they're like children like winding down before bedtime, where they get like too loopy.
Yeah, they get like Barbie hands where they have no dexterity. They can't like everything's like that. He was like that, but he was nice fella. But he also looked like Al from Al's Toy Barn in Toy Story, and he had like this insane high pitched voice and lisp, and so like his big characteristic was that he mispronounced the word deaf as deef. So he'd be like, and so just like Al from Al's Toy Barn, he had this comb over because he was balding and he was like a little kind of a portly guy, and he would stress rub his comb over, and he would go, "Butterly, what are you doing? Are you deaf?" And for our 8th grade trip, our 8th grade trip destination was I don't know if anyone's familiar with this. He took us to Rehoboth Beach.
Oh, Tim.
Which is like the gay beach capital.
It's gay Disney
of the Mid-Atlantic. It was like it wasn't like this in real life, but in my recollection, we got off the bus and it was just like big, like Johnny Bravo shaped muscly dudes in like G-strings. But I know it wasn't like that in real life, but that was
it is like that in real life. Tim, I had a show in Rehoboth once.
Yeah.
It was me and Gino Bisconti, and I had like 2 hours to kill before showtime, so I just went into like the first gift shop I saw, and I bought a deck of gay playing cards, and every playing card had dudes fucking in different positions.
Ooh, it was all kings. Yeah, that was awesome. That was that was perfect. That was the perfect like exit. Like, hey, just so you guys know, we were kidding this whole time. None of you are going to hell. None of this was real. Feel free to jerk off all summer.
Now, did the school know that he was taking you to Rehoboth?
Yeah. Maybe I don't know, man.
Or did he lie to them and tell them he was taking you to Dave and Bust hymns?
He's taking us to Dave and Dave's. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe this lends credence to the idea that the Catholic Church is just like a kind of like a gay thing, and
you'd get more people on board if they just admitted that.
Yeah, I think so too.
I would love church if it was super gay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep the songs though. Mm-hmm. Don't bring in.
You gotta spice them up though.
No, I don't want to hear fucking tambourines and shit. Keep it regular.
Turn into a drag diva brunch.
Instead of wine, they serve mimosa. All right, boys, you ready to?
This is the cum of Christ. Gay man.
You ready to land this crucifix?
Has it been that time, dude? Tonight flew by. I feel like I don't know. Did I waste our entire night talking about? Did I drivel us all night?
No, this was fun. Oh, we got next week is Kenny's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Kenny! Want to do something special?
So, Kenny, we're gonna take you out to dinner, and we're gonna pull your cheeks apart and spit in your asshole and put a lick handle in there for you, baby, because you deserve it.
Wait, did tonight suck? I'm sorry. This flew by. I feel like I don't know if I did anything. Are we good? Is everybody good? Man. Well, this was very fun for me.
We had a blast, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you guys for joining us. Always fun with you guys. Tim, love hearing about your gay teachers, buddy.
We're doing it.
We are, man.
This is awesome. When do you want to do on perks again? Let's commit to doing it on perks.
Why don't we do one a month?
One a month? Okay.
So we'll do one in beginning of June, and I'll line some up. Oh, I found my very first picture on perks today, so I saved it.
You've got a picture of you confirmed in the throes of addiction.
It's me and Disney.
Oh, are you on a jazzy runabout?
No, I have that one. That one's kind of sad though because my family's in it too. But this picture that I
You can just blur out your face.
there we go. Problem solved, babe. Yeah, but this one is just me fucking enjoying myself at where the fuck do we stay? Oh, Port Orleans.
When you were fucked up on perks, how often were you like doing that little like this dance every time you like set something up for like got a meal for yourself or like put some music on? How often were you just shimmying?
Probably constantly.
Yeah.
I mean, I really had a blast on perks, and honestly, there were only a couple times where I felt like I was out of bounds on perks. By and large, man, what a run!
Yeah. Legendary.
Yeah,
You had a legendary perks run.
I did, man. Happy I lived to see the end of it, and yeah, it was time when it ended, but it was good, man.
Yeah, I mean, all good things. You know what? One door closes, a window opens. You know, that's how I feel about your perk thing.
Sometimes I feel like reaching out to my doctor and just seeing how he's doing.
Yo, what's up, Doc? You still partying?
But like, there's no way that I could reach out to him without it seeming like I'm looking for pills again. But
Yeah.
I just want to say hello and I'm doing well. I do
You know
what
how
I
many
want.
times in my life people have started conversations with me by saying, "Listen, I'm clean."
Never
That's-
are.
That's like
Yeah.
on a pie chart of conversational openers. That's probably the one I've heard. That's up there. It's not quite 25%, but it's like a big chunk.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I would do a Mike's Likes.
Oh yeah, let's do a Mike's Likes as soon as we can.
Yeah, we'll do that too. That'll be fun.
That'd be fucking sick. Awesome.
Yeah. I liked something yesterday. Remember our friend Babe West? She was sucking dick on Twitter.
White or black dick?
White.
No, I don't care.
I don't even care.
I don't even care.
All right, fam. This has been fun. Love you guys. I hope you have a great week. And please join us again next Sunday night for the next edition of Dad Meet. Who do we have next week? We'll keep it a secret, baby.
Yeah, don't tell them.
Yeah. I'm going to keep you all edging. But have a good night's sleep.
Yeah, keep an eye out for the retard roundup tomorrow.
Jacob Furman, Matera, Danny Dubs, Larry's Backyard Barbecue. Thank you for joining us, guys. All right, Bubs. We'll talk to you next week. Love you guys. Have a great week.
See ya.